Welcome back to Inspiring Builds. I'm Dan, and today I'm going to show you how to build a ceiling lumber storage rack. If you're new here, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on those bell notifications so you don't miss any of these tutorials. If you have lumber taking up prime real estate in your workspace and want your floor to go from looking like this to this, then watch all the way through. I used Waterfall wire mesh decking I had on hand, measuring 37 inches by 46 inches. The Waterfall design has a lip that extends over the front and rear rails to add extra support. Ensure your measurement between ceiling joists accounts for the 1-inch thick lumber on each side in this scenario. I needed to ensure I had 48 inches to account for the width of the lumber. I chose a location that had 48.5 inches to allow a 1/4 inch space on each side. For the framing, I used a true 1-inch by 4-inch lumber from a recycled pallet. I got lucky here as pallet lumber typically isn't that beefy. Ensure to wear safety glasses and ear protection when using a miter saw. The cut list is super simple. You will need 4 26.5-inch cuts for the corners, 2 28.5-inch cuts for each side, and lastly, 2 46.5-inch cuts for the front and back. I will have the cut list also listed in the description, so no worries. If you don't have a miter saw, that's fine as well. You can use other options such as a circular saw next to your speed square for a straight line. I did a dry fit to ensure the frame would fit inside the waterfall of the decking. After confirming, I screwed the sides together with 2 pocket hole screws to each corner as shown. Use wood glue in addition to make a stronger bond. Install one side at a time, clamping the side of the frame to the ceiling joist and ensure it's level. Once level, I use number 9 2.5-inch long multi-purpose screws to install the side framing to the ceiling joist using my impact driver using 5 screws on each corner as shown. Repeat this process for the other side and then install the front and back to each corner using 2 pocket hole screws on each end the same way to complete the framing. When the framing is complete, the underside of the racking will look like this. Next, the decking is ready to be installed. Ensure the waterfall lip extends over the front and back of the framing and that it's seated flat all the way around. Let's load this rack up and see if I can clear the floor. Stay tuned for a bonus tip at the end. I've had questions regarding storage space and weight capacity. Between joists, the clearance is approximately 22 inches of storage space and approximately 13 inches from the bottom of the joist to the top of the decking. I will show this next after the lumber is loaded up. I also felt it's worth noting I built it to have plenty of working space underneath it with approximately 7.5 feet of clearance. I'm not sure of the max weight, but I tested it with 200 pounds, putting a 5-pound weight on it, and did a pull-up with my body weight, and will say it's solid. I'm happy with this build, and it's more than strong enough to store my scrap lumber. I'm happy to say everything fit, and we even have a ton more space. If you watched all the way through, you get a bonus. Large lumber is stored vertically. I have a long piece of plywood up front, and when I need to get a piece from the middle, it's simple using this method. I really appreciate you watching. If you like this video, I have another one queued up for you in the corner that you'd probably like as well. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like, comment, share, and hit that notification bell so you can get notified when I release new videos.